Alright, hey there guys, it's Mitchell and we are back again. Day 2 of the push week, I'll tell you what. Yesterday, pretty successful. Really shocked looking back at some of those keys. The one that really astounds me is the spires. I ended up making a video on that. We actually had a really easy upgrade in front of us there. We just didn't mess up that last boss. I'm shocked by that, but I got a whole video on that because that's a very interesting key. But anyway, yeah, we'll do some more today for sure. And we have a key that I actually do need, Sanguine, so we can do that at some point. We'll get a couple in first, see what happens. Let's begin the look. 21 Theater, that would be a good one. 22 the other side, that would be much better. We need it. Let's start looking for 22. Hey, Dabaholic, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you again, man. Spires we've done a million times. Theater, we do already have 21 Tyrannical. Hey, what's going on here? What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Welcome. Alright, we've been invited to 22 Theater. Hi, dude. Fast Food Express. Welcome, another great friend. How you been, buddy? How's things? All right. Well, that's it. We got the group. Oh yeah, we need to do the missions too. Let's do that. Get a couple of the missions done. What else has happened? Let's see. Nothing probably. They announced they're gonna do some kind of like Twitter thing. I don't know what the hell this even is. Cooper, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Nothing's going on. Why do you ask? Let's see. Wowhead. Developer Twitter space. What the hell does that even mean? It says an audio discussion. So it's like a live stream, but only with voice. Yeah, so I don't know what that is, but I guess it's going to be yet another interview. Lots of interviews, it seems, but I don't know if it's normal. People are suggesting it might be abnormal. Missed my first 21 the other side by 20 seconds because of a stupid death on the last boss. Ooh, that sucks. That last boss is a pain, man. I'll tell you, it's really an easy fight, but a lot of people fucking... They have a weird approach to it. Well, we have invited somebody. That's a good start. Hey, Metro Sean, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. Other Sean, not Double. A lot of Seans. Anyway, not much is going on. Thank you for asking, though. Get some more materials. Fly around. This guy's... They're all fine. I did update the add-on today. I don't know if you even need to update that add-on anymore. I'm not sure how that works, to be honest. Don't know if that's still needed. Nick, what's up? Welcome back, buddy. Glad to see you today. How you been? I just really like herbing and mining, to be honest. I just like such a relaxing. Just kind of fly around and get money. I don't know, I just kind of like gathering. I don't know why. What are these guys doing?
We will capture our prey. We serve the queen.
What's even going on here? Somebody performing a ritual? Some type of event occurring here? We don't condone such things, sorry. $262 gold, wow. That's interesting. Alright, priest. We did run into a Dix priest yesterday, which I was surprised by. Hopefully that's not going to be a trend. Okay, well, it's fine. Warlock does bring a good amount of coverage, utility-wise. Oh, a sneaky little cat getting killed by one shot there. Alright, we could head to the dungeon. Start planning the route. Having no engineer could be a really big moment in the key. We have a priest, good. Hey, that's right. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Couple of them. Well, that's just great.
A trio of Gorm matriarchs are vying for supremacy over the Hive. We cannot allow any of them to become queen. Slaughter them all.
Brutal, right? Jesus. That Lord Hearn guy, he's got a good voice actor. I don't know who he is, but he's a badass motherfucker. I'm not sure how many people know that you can actually like enter combat, leave combat, and the woe stealth returns. Like it doesn't just go away as soon as you break it. Morning Metro Calavan, which boss do you see the highest death rate from Pugs on? I don't know. It's a great question. I've not thought about that, to be honest. It's a good question. Probably, honestly, might be Devos. For real. Good morning, Metro. I got my 2-piece on my Bloody Kit yesterday. Already a huge difference. Sweet. Yeah, it's really good. Very powerful. 4-sided pet, especially. Them 2 J's. I was considering dropping either mining or urban to get engineering on my tank, to be honest. I think you only need level 1 to disable the slimes. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Mechagon button interaction doesn't break stealth. Personal experience as an engineer. Gotcha. So it doesn't even get you out of stealth. Gotcha. From now on, the answer to that will be no. I will say no to them. I'd say Zav. People always die, it seems, to easy mechanics. Well, it's because they're always fighting each other. Like, I don't understand why people do that. They fight each other on that fight. It's like, dude, we're supposed to be on the same fucking team. Like, what the hell are you doing? I don't know. Weird fight. Anyway, my friends always are like, "Oh my god, that didn't hit me." My friends always are like, "Oh my god, that didn't hit me." Oh, you mean like they're making like passive excuses for getting hit by something? Sanguine Depth, second boss on Tyrannical, and last boss on Spires for sure. Yeah, Devos. I've seen a lot of people die to Devos this season. Michael McConnelly. Let's see that guy. The voice actor. He's got a good voice for voice acting. Let's see. Oh, him. Wait, is that Uther? Oh, no wonder why I like him. Very wise. Yeah, that's the guy who plays Uther. Yep, that's the guy who plays Uther. And pretty much all the badasses of WoW, so that's awesome. That makes complete sense. Thanks for letting me know about that. A rogue I brought blinded a mage 2 days ago, lol. Misclick. Yeah, that's funny. Devos is mainly heals issue because of the dot. Yeah, not in the groups I do. It's mainly people getting hit by the fucking boss charging. He was Deathwing also. Oh yeah, basically like every badass character that wasn't Chris Metzen. Must be tough to actually like voice so many different characters though. Alright, I guess we won't be using heroism. The charge shouldn't kill anyone. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Stay tuned for the video that will be published tomorrow.
Where you be hiding all them Zandelary souls one Sunday? Give them to your boss man now, or you gonna be sorry. Real sorry.
So you can be sending them to the mall? No, no, no. Them is my people, Mazala. No way I go give them up. Now old boy and Sam.
Whoa, cloaking field. I never actually read the name of that. That's humorous. Alright, so busting in here would be of concern, but of course we do have priest. So that should make things slightly easier. We'll go super big here and see what happens.
No hard feelings about that little disagreement that we had in Zul'Dazar. Mazala got me at a disadvantage. But if you collect me mojo from a few...
Wow, they killed Woe last. High hopes for this group.
Together, we got
Last? You mean first?
I be keeping this old lord distracted. Go on now. Follow the path. And don't you be taking...
These days I just carry a stack of drums. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing that, to be honest, because it's getting a bit ridiculous. This dungeon is like a repeat offender pretty much all the time. Stick with these for now. I don't know why I'm sitting on a rune weapon. Like it's season 2 all of a sudden. I'm like, I need it for the next pack. I wonder if I could have gotten some of those mobs. It's possible. I'd have to probably commit a D&D to do that, though. Doesn't really help either. I mean, of course, this pack is dangerous, the next one, but it's not really that dangerous. Hey Metro, what's the weak ore add-on you have to track the tier set stacks? That's just a basic weak ore I made. Super easy. If you need me to copy it. I actually think I put it in the Discord a while ago, but... Nothing special, just a timer weak ore. guy actually seems to understand like what priest can do with blood decay, though. That's good. I don't, if anyone in chat has 4-piece on their prop pally, but I also got mine yesterday. My DPS jumped up tremendously. Yep, that's pretty common. Both blood decay and prop pally single target is absurd with this up bonus now. And it was already insanely good, like in prior season, prop pally at least. It was already very good in prior seasons. You gonna res or are you gonna heal people? A lot more damage than I expected to take there. Holy fuck, what is going on? Yes, Chris, embrace the top DPS. Divine Toll plus wings on CD equals top damage. Well, yeah, in raid, obviously, you're probably playing Bent there, but... Okay, since less is up, I'm just gonna not even use it on this pack. Commit fully to doing the best damage possible on the boss. That will be Rune Weapon on the pole with Arrow. I can get a lot of extra uses in if I just use it here, but it doesn't really help us kill the boss, and this pack is way too easy to worry about. What's up, peeps? Zeroni, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Not much. Yo. Also, Necrolord Prop Pally and Raid feels way better tanky than the other Covenants. Oh, really? What, for survival? Ashen with wings and raid is even crazier. Oh yeah, it's like ridiculous. Actually higher than Blood DK from what I've seen.
This should be entertaining. Away with you. Hold this a moment. I would step lightly if I were you. Away with you.
Well, that went pretty well.
I would step lightly if I were you. Now, where to put you? Care to give this one a try? Have you ever wished you could fly? Away with you. These are more than mere trinkets. Have you ever wished you could fly? Away with you. Here to give this one a try.
I've seen it probably come third in DPS on Heroic Anduin. Yeah, it's, if you look at all the top logs for both Blood DK and Prop Pally, they're oftentimes in the top few DPS on those groups.
My curious will prove quite steady. Have you ever wished you could fly? away with you. Dare to give this one a try. I would step lightly if I were you. Now, where do
Let me get that buff off you there, friend. Pretty sure that's what that person died to. Never seen a healer get it that frequently.
this should be? And to destroy
Alright, well that was not great, but it wasn't bad.
Pugging.
It was actually top damage for the burst. That was pretty wild. Mostly because of padding on the lieutenants or whatever. Last tank I wanted to get a 4-piece on is Brewmaster. I always find them very fun. Yeah, apparently the Brewmaster one's powerful as well. Problem I have with other tanks, it's actually like hard to stay engaged because Bloody K is just so fun. Like it's it's actually like overpowered in terms of how fun it is. Just like, you know, you might never play like an Affliction Warlock because the other two specs are so overpowered. That's how I feel about Bloody K compared to other tanks.
Me want Rastakan and all the others under there. It ain't wise to be holding out on Masada.
You're gone and forgot what it means to be alone. You're born with the people. The power you share.
Okay, that guy's not coming anywhere close, so we better be ready for that. We actually have a Night Fae. I guess no. These are such brutal packs, it's wild. Didn't you get the urn in Arden Wields? Me? No. I can't do it when I'm fighting, I'll just die. It takes too long to cast. There's a plugin for details that shows which Covenant people are, I know. I don't have time to look at it. Because I'm tanking very difficult content. This guy a little bit easier though. Yep, we have 3. As expected. I knew we had at least 2, the Warlock obviously. Right? Is he one of them? Yeah, Warlock, me, and the Holy Priest. Which is odd in its own way, I feel like. Fucking whoa, man, it's so brutal. Holy Priest playing Night Fae and not Kyrian. Yeah. It is strong, no doubt. From what I've seen. Holy Priest in general is quite good though. I mean, the person's trading a lot of offense, but they're doing fine. They're doing what we need them to do in this key.
You know, you don't just be trolls who be coming to ask for old one Sandy's help. All kinds be making deals with the lower adept. Like these two
Guys
crazy
not really dying, I guess, huh?
They both be hungry
For whatever
power.
reason.
So me were more than happy to oblige. But now, Maybe needing that mojo back.
Beware, beware. 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 Beware.
I still prefer Resto Shaman. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Resto Shaman definitely our best combo right now. Holy Priest is rising now. I'll tell you, it's in a good place. I could actually say that it might be my second preference right now.
Beware.
Big thing is just making sure that the dog dies fast. It's not really an issue on tyrannical weeks, I feel like, though.
Beware. Beware.
Alright, plenty of time.
What have we here? That dusty old Loa has sent debt collectors already?
Like I got knocked
I
off.
haven't had his mojo long enough to create my masterpiece.
Wait,
Oh.
you made a deal with
You
Lord
released,
Zombie
okay.
too? I knew
Strange
you could
decision.
shortcut your shoddy work, Millhouse, but this is a new low.
Well, hey, hold on a minute. You just admitted to doing the same thing I did. Hypocrite.
Has been.
What's Millhouse doing in the middle of the room? He's like fucking over there arguing with her, I guess, huh?
Power beyond your comprehension.
Summon the warrior monkey, no flame, please. And I gotta have such a funny clip.
Power beyond your comprehension.
Hey, Kibbing TV, how's the day going? Just started, but going good so far, I'd say.
Power beyond
How's your day going?
comprehension.
Laser time.
I'll keep fucking messing with that. That's not great. Not exciting.
Beware.
Witness my full power.
Laser time.
Ouch.
Yay, we hit one.
Magnificent.
Then don't get in my way, Millhouse. This one will drive you nuts. This one will drive you
Beware.
I'm gonna light
I'm falling in love with my prot warrior. That's words you probably don't hear a lot right now in Shadowlands.
Beware.
It's good to hear, though. I don't think they're anywhere near as bad as the stats might indicate.
This one will drive you nuts.
I think they're just out of favor.
Beware.
I'm gonna light you. Shadow you up.
Lumbering-o.
Lumbering. The mighty Millhouse Manastorm has never lumbered a day in his life. Power beyond your comprehension.
I'm waiting for BFA Classic to play my Prot Warrior. BFA Classic. That'll be fun. Well, Monk and DK is way more overpowered, but Monk feels boring. Gotcha. I haven't played Monk. The goal of Prot Warrior is to simply not take damage. Are they doing a good job of that? Do they meet their goal? They're still really good offensively, apparently. Keep saying raid parses where they're doing like wild numbers.
Don't get in my way, Millhouse. This one will drive you nuts.
People told me it's like even harder to use their sub bonus though than like the Blood DK one. I've never played it.
This one will drive you
Beware.
I'm gonna light you and shadow you up.
That warrior soaking 2 laser beams. Yeah, he's a power ranger. Gotta get all the lasers.
Light you and shadow you up.
This one will drive you nuts. Wait, you can have the mojo.
Bad ones, no. On good ones, you don't see their health bar move, like ever. Oh, really?
Fight again.
That's strange. So what makes them not in favor then right now?
You do care.
We know they do insane offense and they have the potential to be insanely defensive. What is it that's bad about them?
Ain't that sweet?
Utility?
Old one Sandy had his share of romance back in
20 minutes coming out of that though is insanely good. Oh, raid prot is maxi fun. You can go necro and pump with 4 DPS. 4 DPS.
that was long.
That's all you're bringing to raids? You should probably bring more.
Remember
Tanky?
how the trolls be turning away from
No
him?
problem, buddy.
All them sacrifices, all that blood.
My pleasure.
They were gonna
They die to like any magic damage. They can't spell reflect though. Okay, so their health does move. No, that was way too fucking early. Have you tried druid tanking? Not this expansion, no. Save this trinket. The margin for error on warrior is much narrower than most tanks, and it doesn't seem like they have any like oh shit moments to recover from either, right? Like prop pally with like lay on hands, stuff like that, bubble. It seems like if a warrior falls behind, then it's the healer's job. That's all. Like there's nothing else that can be done. But I could be wrong about that. Necro only affects party and closest 4 players. I see what you mean. They also have way worse self-healing than any other tank. Ah, dude, I've been trying to tell people that for fucking like 10 years. I remember in Legion making like multiple videos trying to explain the difference between self-healing as mitigation and self-healing as actual healing. Because all these people were saying, Blood DK is not the best self-healing tank, it's Warrior. I was like, dude, they don't fucking self-heal. They just mitigate with absorbs. That's not the same thing. Anyway, Metro, will you ever try out Elden Ring? I think you would love that, but totally understandable. Yeah, just no interest right now. Honestly, I don't think I would love it. Dark Souls 3 was the perfect game, and now that I know how to mod it, I don't think I would ever play another one of those games. They're just, it's like, okay, it's just like WoW rating. It's like, they keep making them more absurdly hard every time, and it's just like getting to the point where I'm just not interested in it anymore. The original games were like perfect difficulty-wise, but then they start making games like Bloodborne where it's like, you can't even block, and combat's like a lot faster paced, and the mobs all have like a million fucking mechanics, you know. It's just like that. lost interest.
Beware.
Part Warrior is fun for sure, but it's definitely fallen off from where it once was. Gotcha. I can't argue with the facts, but the class is fun. Nice rotation and damage output with 4 sets. Sounds good.
Beware.
Well, have fun if you play it, and that's all anybody needs to do to enjoy the game, I feel like. Got a 259 gavel today, and it's in 3 times higher than the 278 verse axe gavel. Was that the jailer mace? Yeah, I don't have it yet. I don't know what, like, talking about on single target it's in that high? You can only use it once on a raid fight, typically. Maybe twice, I guess. You can, yeah. Most raid fights are probably over 4 minutes, but in raids it's one thing, but 5-mans it's insane because the mob density has the potential to make it absolutely ridiculous. And it's not just offense either, I guess. I thought it was only offense, but it's also got some really good defensive properties. You are trading haste, of course. I get it, but I only do 2022s now. I don't need the best. Well, that's pretty high, so. And before Dragon's Roar and Dragon's Breath are taken from Warrior and Mages, given to Evokers. That would be funny, actually. Those spells have been in the game since, well, not Dragon's Roar, but Dragon Breath was in what, Wrath? Classic? TBC? I don't even know. Pretty early. I remember Blast Wave. I don't remember Dragon's Breath. I think that might have been Wrath. Most I've seen is it simmed like 5% increase.
5, 4,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what sim you're looking at.
2, 1.
It's hard to believe that even having no weapon compared to a weapon would be 3 times better, but bit of a misleading word there, I think. TBC with Dragon's Breath, nice. We have so much time, man. It's crazy. Parried the physical hit there. Interesting. I mean, I don't see any reason to not hero here, to be honest. Yeah, good choice. Greetings, Bynum. What's up, buddy? This is like a fucking romp. Like, we're destroying this team. TBC added in 2.2. That's interesting. People like actually mitigating damage there, so that shield gets really small. That was nice. No adds up either. Making some weird noise, those birds. God, Jesus Christ. Well, that was easy.
Oh, Lakar, you're a nasty one, but you be making him pay him debt. Sooner or later, he's gonna be back. You can't keep a bad lower down.
The double upgrade on this key is wild, though. Like, you have to be... I mean, we are destroying this key. Can you show overall DPS? Not now, but at the end of the key, definitely. 8 minutes left, and that's not a double upgrade. That's wild. How often do you see monk healers in your level keys? Well, it's actually getting more common, I guess. The 278 weapon simmed something like 230 DPS increase, and the Gavel simmed 670. That's why I meant by 3 times. Gotcha. Yeah, I think it sounded like you were talking about like it improved your damage by 3 times or something. Makes it a little awkward.
Come on now, heroes. Bring the mojo back and help me put this whole lower in place. Your life be mine. Beware.
Alright, let's just wipe this up.
You served to them all with your soul. No one be defying Wazala.
Metro, what are your secondary stats like? You can see on Radar IO if you want to check it out or whatever, the armory, but nothing special. I just take item level over everything. I don't understand what we're doing. Yeah, Muzal's down there.
This darkness be mine to come out.
Beware. Beware.
The shadows take ya. Your life be mine.
That is going to be on someone's platform. No, that's there's no platform there. That's where we fight the boss, so we might end up encountering it while we fight the boss later, which I think would be a good thing. You have a really nice time on this key, yeah. I mean, certainly, you can wipe to a boss and still have an easy upgrade. That's certainly a good thing. You can kill that later in the fight. Yep, it's actually could be huge, to be honest. Depending on when.
Shadows take ya. Your life be mine. Darkness be mine to come out.
You best hurry. The price don't matter now.
Foolish mortals. Me be the true god of death.
I'm with the Warlock. Okay.
You had better to pay attention, father of sleep. Don't you be counting me out yet, old Loa.
There be no escape.
No error.
Darkness be mine to come out.
Beware,
It's just the front one.
beware.
So small, so weak. Your life be mine. The shadows take ya.
Beware.
Darkness Darkness be mine to command. Beware. Darkness be mine to command. Beware. Your life be mine. So small.
You can bait where the boss teleports to. He teleports in between the platform with the most players. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Beware.
You best hurry. The price don't matter now.
Nobody's here.
Foolish mortals.
Okay,
Ye
well,
be the true God of death.
but that guy's dead, so it looks like 3-phase.
You can't be holding me forever.
You better drain life, buddy.
There be no escape from death. Darkness be mine to command. Beware. Beware. So small.
What a weird key. We got to this boss with 12 minutes left, and it's probably going to come down to like about 2 minutes.
Your life be mine. Beware. Darkness be mine to command. Beware.
So if you're going to 2-phase it, you just go front 2 portals both times, and it should always be the platform you need, right? Yeah, I don't know. This is like the first time I think I've ever done it like properly.
So small. So weak. Beware.
You best hurry. The price don't matter now.
Foolish mortals. Me be the true God of death.
Well, we did that pretty well.
Never care about your people.
Now you got to sit here and wait.
Ow.
How often does he think people are using these? He drops them like constantly. I guess it's a good habit, but
No escape in death. Darkness be mine to command. Beware. Beware. So small. So weak.
okay, no. Dealer side higher than a 15 for me this week. I don't know. 90% of the dungeon looked like a complete joke, and then the only actual hard part for us in this group was the last boss, and that was really... That first death was just stupid. Somebody getting hit by those beams is just retarded, honestly.
Beware.
And then I had to go and battle res him, but he was far away, so I guess I was out of range of the boss when that happened.
Beware.
Happens a lot, too. I think the keeps displacing me as well. I need to be more careful about that.
Shadows take ya.
Yeah, that boss effectively took us over 10 minutes to kill because of the wipe. The actual kill of the boss was 6 minutes and 36 seconds.
Times change, man.
And we still got 8 points for that.
Mortals never be as weak as you believe.
That's
they
God's
can
signet.
be. You see, they have potential.
More haste.
But don't you be worried about it.
Probably hang on to that.
You're gonna be having plenty of time to learn from your mistakes.
A lot more haste.
You did good, heroes, yeah. But what Mozilla got coming, yet for mortalize. Take your trinkets and be gone with you.
21 halls. We don't need it, but let's do it because I want to see it. I feel like hall's got to be one of the easiest keys this week. The fixes just don't do nothing for that dungeon. Actually, that's not true. Those stupid, those guys who, whatever, the workers or whatever. Just gotta make sure we pull them at the right time. Halls should be face-rollingly easy, yeah. I think it definitely will be, but we'll see. Only hard part of Hall is the second boss, yep. That's nice to hear. I only need Halls and SOA for all 20s. Yeah, those are two easy ones. Those ones are very easy. Oh, that's interesting. Something is happening in Terrasfell Glades in 925, and we'll catch up with Talia Menenthil. How about that? Oh, that's interesting. The Drakthir will probably not have a mage tower initially. However, content-wise, they'll be able to do things like complete Torghast. That's interesting. But yeah, that's what the fuck happens with Torghast, yeah. Past content stuff might not have lore that makes sense. No plans for an artifact or a class hall in Legion. Wow, that's a great point. How the fuck, yeah, what the fuck actually happens there? Bizarre. Whelp killed Mythic Crab last night. Boss is easy as fuck now. Almost 70 guilds killed it last night alone. Wow, that's bizarre. What a nerf that was, huh?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn, this expansion just sounds like it's gonna be so damn good, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for the alpha. Hopefully I can get in early. I feel like Torghast will be unplayable next expansion. I think too much will have changed to make powers relevant for most classes. Unplayable? What kind of comment is that? I think it will be playable. My friend's guild who never even saw phase 3 one-shot it. Oh wow.
Do not concede.
Yeah, we actually trapped those. That's good.
Humbling you.
Yeah, the cool thing about survival is that they get to keep the pet too, huh? Some good things for that, like them having access to the stun. Marksman doesn't have access to a stun at all, right? I guess if they keep the pet, they might. I don't know how that works. No stun for Marksman, period, even if you have the pet out. Marksman has no pet stun, gotcha. Yeah, even with pet, no stun. Let's see. Just got forced on Blood DK. How much did it help you when you got it? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like a whole new class, to be honest, or a new spec. It plays like so different between having no force set and having force set. I think it's probably one of the biggest changes I've ever seen any type of gear create. The artifact was substantial too, but that was over a very long period of time. Really sucks. What does? The no pet thing? Or the no stun thing? Hope you're not talking about the force set. Yeah, DK force set's just not very good. I hope survival doesn't get regulated back to meme status. Relegated back to meme status at the start of next expansion. I see. Marksman got a knockback though. Oh yeah, the knockback, right. Kinda always forget about that one. Don't. Others done. Others domed. Others don't. Oh my god.
Your arrogance stains this realm.
Keys are just a joke now. It's actually wild. This is like twice as easy as last week, I have to say. It's fucking just ridiculous.
Will enjoy humbling.
I will enjoy humbling you.
Chain lightning, though, that's surprising to me. It spells a lot of damage all of a sudden. Boomy AoE burst is a joke. You mean really good? You might be running Chain Lightning Legendary. Is that something that people do? I always thought that would have been a good idea the whole time, honestly. He would be chain healing every other cast then, no? Right, yeah, that's how it would work. Is DK that strong you don't even kite? You mean move the boss? Well, it's a very easy boss and there's no reason to move, so yeah. Try to conserve space if we can on this fight. Sometimes it gets hairy. There's a Storm Melee build where you spam Chain Lightning and Lightning for resting? A Storm Melee build? What does that mean? Hey Metro, how's it going? Colin, not well, man. Oh wait, I mean shit. Yeah, sorry, it's going great. Yeah. Fuck. Sorry, you caught me by surprise with that. Not going well for a Wharf Raleigh. But for me, it's going great. Oh, if he's resto, never mind. Yeah, he's resto. I always end up moving too much, yeah. Ideally, you don't move more than you have to in this fight. But what you want to do is try to leave like a concentration of puddles in a space that nobody will ever have to walk into. Anybody played Vanilla, Skolo, or Strath Deadside? I would love to know how to compare to Mythic Plus difficulty. Classic is much harder than Mythic Plus, dude. Way harder. Especially because there's no timer, that makes it way more difficult. Having any better luck with keys on your DK? This week has been excellent, yeah. Pretty sure I don't actually remember if we need these, but let's go ahead and get them. Oh, okay, good. Sounds good. Okay, maybe don't run around in circles. Yeah, it was a joke, yep. I also remember them being hard as fuck and taking ages. Well, you've never done Mythic Plus, clearly. Because there's not even, in any type of reality, is there any type of comparison to any content that scales in difficulty infinitely to something that doesn't, let alone something that has a timer and doesn't have a timer. Those dungeons are ridiculously easy compared to Mythic Plus. All content prior to Mythic Plus is ridiculously easy compared to Mythic Plus, including challenge mode from MOP. Well, they took ages, but not hard. They didn't really take ages either. People just didn't speedrun them back then. Is Kyrian not better than Nightfay for DK? I'm not sure. I've never really played Kyrian. I think it probably is. But it was better, but there was a lot of things better for DK the whole time. Yeah, here I stand. Been really enjoying WoW recently. We got Heroic Anduin down before nerf and just upgraded 278 piece and Catalyst, which feels good. Sweet. Well, that's good to hear that. I didn't like that my gear didn't matter for challenge mode. Oh, that's not true. It definitely mattered. That's why I said it was so easy. Because they made gear that literally just acted as pure power creep to the content. Everything's relative. When Classic was current content and people were worse at the game, it was hard. Meh, it doesn't work that way. We're comparing something with a timer and scaling difficulty to something without a timer. So doesn't matter who's good or who's bad or whatever else is being said. It's factually silly to even bring up. Soul Shape for DK is nice. You're damn right. I don't think I can play without Soul Shape. If I could have the Kyrian spell, like if I can be Kyrian with Soul Shape, then yeah, I would probably consider it. But man, is it hard to play DK without it. Classic 5-mans were never hard. Yeah, they were never expressly designed to be hard either, though. So that was like a community perception thing that a lot of people confuse. Hey, Sutton Gaming, what's up, buddy? It is in the DPS department, but I don't think so in the HPS department. What? Anyway, I don't see people mentioning this about Dragonflight, but the new UI looks amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't really agree, to be honest. I don't really like it. Hopefully we'll be able to retain the old one, because I definitely prefer the old one. The Death and Decay looks cool too. Oh man, I fucking love this too. I pretty much don't dislike anything about Nightfay. The zone's amazing. Everything about the zone and the characters are awesome. And of course the spell's amazing. Really fun spell to use. Like this. Boom! Having a blink as a tank is just so fucking wild, man. The Death 2 on Mist sucks. Because a lot of the ground effects are blue. Oh, yeah. What makes that suck? I don't get it. The only percent I never forget is Halls of Atonement. It's around 79.8. Gotcha. Yeah, I can't seem to hit that number anymore now that we have the relic coming into play. And the new route. Pull all the soul shapes, plus all the soul shapes you can collect. Yeah, it's like a really fun little collection thing. I think that's what they expected the owls to be like, but it doesn't seem like anybody really cares about changing their owl for Kyrian. Because I remember they talked about that at BlizzCon. They were like, you're going to be able to change your owl to be whatever owl you want. There's like 6 or something. You can change the Kyrian owl? I think so, unless they scrap that. I remember you could do it on the beta. I didn't even know you could change your owl. There you go.
Your penance is at hand.
I really like the alpaca soul shape. The way it jumps is really goofy. Oh yeah. I've never used it, I don't think.
Their pain shall enlighten
You can. It can be done at Heroes Rest and Bastion, yeah.
Their pain shall enlighten you. Their pain shall enlighten you.
I switched my soul shape to the pig. Oh, that's cool. There's a pig.
Their pain shall enlighten you.
I was looking into buying a pig, and they're expensive, man. Like 300 some dollars. I switched back a long time ago, and it was still randomly the pig. Oh, really? I actually had that issue with my. I can't. Somebody told me how to fix it. It was some. It looks like you switch, but it's some second dialogue you have to go through or something. This boss is a good example why Tyrannical is just a bad fix.
Their pain shall
I don't think this is a good example of anything, unfortunately. This is just a joke fight. Nothing to do with the fixes.
You must face your punishment.
This is probably an example of development
Their pain
not
shall
crossing
enlighten
its T's and dotting its I's when designing stuff. Because it's like, originally the iteration of this fight that was on the beta was there was only the 4 jars. And so if you didn't kill the boss fast enough, you would just die to that ad, would not be killable otherwise. And then they changed that and they realized, well, this is no longer a fight. Because that was like basically, they designed the entire difficulty of the encounter around that ad being the problem point, you know? And when it's not the problem point, it's like, oh, this fight doesn't matter. It doesn't even do much damage anyway. I'm pretty sure you could probably just kill the fight anyway. But they did the same thing in Underrot, the first boss in Underrot. The difficulty of the fight was having enough interrupts to deal with all the extra ads that she spawned. And then when they nerfed that, that became the easiest fight in the game. So I don't really know why or how they decide those things, but it's like, yeah, that definitely didn't work out as planned, I'd imagine. There's way better examples of why Tyrannical is bad than the easiest boss in the expansion. I don't believe Tyrannical is bad. But if you want to try to make that case, you can do so, I suppose. And I don't think dungeons would be anywhere near as interesting if you didn't have the Tyrannical and Fortified concept. I get why people prefer Fortified, but if it was just the exact same difficulty week after week and only the regular fixes were the things that were meant to change the way the dungeon plays out, it would be way more boring. Have you done the current Mage Tower in your DK? No. To me, I prefer Tyrannical usually. Yeah, I mean, I think the whole Tyrannical is bad thing is like referring to BFA still when it was like a 40, what was it, like a 40% health increase? Yeah, it was 40% health and 25% increased damage. Now it's down to 30 and 15. So they've nerfed the fuck out of it. The only boss with a soft enrage in Mythic Plus is the broker boss on the other side, right? Is there a way you can just have to choose a random soul shape? Yep. There is, yeah. How good / bad is Blood DK 4 set? It's incredibly good. I would say it's probably the best 4 set in the game. Well, if you're talking about just a 4 set, if it was on its own, it would be pretty shit, to be honest. But the two pieces together, the 2 set and the 4 set, are gotta be the best combination of 2 in the game. Like there's some there's really good 2 set and then maybe not that good 4 set, and the other way around as well, you know. But there is no other set in the game that I'm aware of that is that powerful. Like both of them together, you know. It's actually wild. Tyrannical is easier than 4 on higher keys, except maybe for a couple. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, right now Tyrannical does feel like the easier. Well, recently it has felt like the easier fixes. I'm starting to shift back the other direction now, but I don't know. It depends a lot on the key. Heels got clapped by first statue. Yep. Depends how high the key is. That's true. If you're doing an 80, then it's probably a lot harder to kill the bosses. Bonk. Another fucking clueless people. This I'm pretty sure I'm gonna beat this guy in overall, by the way. Let's see, I don't know, maybe he had some big moments. Some bosses on like a 24 and upwards just do insane damage. Gotcha.
Feel the weight of your sin. I am losing my patience. I am losing my patience. Beware. I have anima to spare. Not earned your pride. Out of my way.
3 stupid deaths to easy mechanics. Yep. 5 stupid deaths to easy mechanics.
Out of my way.
Even Zavin, Theater, Tyrannical, when he jumps to the middle, can just one-shot some DPS. That fight is actually insane. I don't know how the fuck people do that on higher keys. The leap is really bizarre, how much damage it does. Well, we're past the part where everybody needs to be alive, the soaking element, so... This is becoming like one of the most soloed bosses, I don't know why.
You are no match for my power. You have not earned your pride. I am losing my patience.
I don't know what else he thinks happened. Everybody got hit by the statue. At least you will time it. With pugs, it's rare to time something. What?
You are beneath my contempt.
Another one. Welcome to the channel. If you have any questions, let me know.
You are no match for my power. You have not earned.
A lot of people go knife aid just for the pod on Zav and higher keys. Yeah, the pod. Pretty useful.
You are beneath my contempt. Pitiful wretches. Feel the weight of your sins. You are beneath my contempt.
I'm glad that somebody else is live, though. It makes it a lot easier to kill this. This fight I did solo a few times on Tyrannical 20 and up, but it can be very difficult, especially now that I'm not built for much defense. This bleed or whatever, this magic thing is really dangerous. And I can get it off every third time, but
You have not earned your pride.
this guy says, wish I was logging to watch the replay. Well, I can do one better. The dot ticks are nasty. Yeah. It's 5K every 3 seconds, so it doesn't sound like that much,
I
actually.
am losing my patience.
It's doing a lot more than that. I think that's just wrong. The fuck? I'm taking 97k damage over the last 10 seconds from that. So that's wrong. The first boss in Necrotic Wake on 24 and higher is a one-shot if you don't have defensive, so yeah.
I am losing my
Link him the
patience.
YouTube channel, yeah. We'll take a look at this after the key.
Wretches.
Should take you about 2 minutes to kill him at both your DPS rates. Boss at 3% or 5%. We're good.
Out of my way.
The dot builds up more damage towards the end of the dot. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. That's interesting. The number never changes, I guess.
Out of my way. You are no match for my power. You have not earned your pride.
You can just AMS every
You are
third one.
beneath
So
my contempt.
you should get the first two if you kill her.
Out of my way. Worthless servants.
Alright, well that was 22 theater. I would do that. Let's take a look at that, because I don't really know what occurred. Not too far out from beating that guy, but yeah, 20k overall. Oh yeah, that's probably true. I wasn't here to watch how these DPSers died, but dying on this boss is total nuts. Okay, let's take a look. It's around this time, I think. It's not that one. No, it's right after the soak, isn't it? Yeah, it's right after this. Doesn't look like anything weird happened. Looks like the demon hunter's in the way. Is that the hunter maybe or something? I don't know. No, that's the... Wait, that might have been the hunter. Yeah, that was the hunter. Oh, okay. So he's confused because he died, but it looks like it's because of the grappling hook. The demon hunter got straight up hit though. That guy didn't have any complaint. It was the other guy. Yeah, the hunter disengages and then grappling hooks back in. But I guess because of the way grappling hook registers your character's position or something like that, it's like he got hit. Or something. That is weird. That is strange. He used a grappling hook into the statue. I guess so. That is quite strange. Alright. To be fair, you all got hit. To be fair about what? You got hit as well? Yep, I get hit all the time. Doesn't matter. No danger. I think the hook went through the statue he was standing next to. I actually think it was the disengage. New spot doesn't register till you land. Oh, okay. Let's see that one more time then. You might be right about that. The hook went through the statue he was standing next to, not the one being thrown. You think that's what happened? Yeah, you're right. He's still in the air. It's the disengage. I think Faxy's right about that. He's still in the air when he grappling hooks. See? Yeah, he's still... Oh, yes. It keeps closing it. He's still in the air when he grappling hooks. So yeah, I think that's it. Boyd says, I died before by charging through the statue on the warrior. Through an inert statue? Interesting. That's an interesting one. Might have to clip that. That's an interesting thing. 221. I do? Not a thing. Alright, I think we'll run to the bathroom, and then if nothing's going on. After he pulled them in, oh, that's pretty common. Yeah, that happens all the time. Sometimes I just walk through them and they do damage to me. Like walking too close to them. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and if it's not, nothing's popping off, we'll list my key. I definitely died from blinking into a statue that wasn't being thrown. Interesting. Very interesting. Back. It's snowing out. This weather is just ridiculous. I'm done with it. I'll wash my hands of it. Alright, well, let's see if there's a key. If not, we'll do mine. Nothing. Really? Used to have like an error message there or something. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, 21 sanguine depths. What do we need? We need a demon hunter, Venthyr demon hunter, I think. They're doing really good single target right now. Plus there'll be night fae or a night elf so they can skip the second boss mechanic. Today I have my 4 set finally. Sweet man. Well, that's just great. What we don't need is a warrior. Who's not even 3k. But that's his alt, apparently. That's oh. Anyway, you'll need 3 rets, my friend. Well, to be honest, that'd be good. Low realm for 20 plus, I reckon. Nice. Nemesis. Anyway, yeah, fuck this weather. I leave for a cruise to the Bahamas Sunday. Oh, wow, really? That's cool, man. That sounds fun.
Echelon, bring me another soul.
Echelon? Uh-oh. We just killed him. Uh-oh, he's gonna be pissed. Gonna be pissed. So far, not a lot of applicants. Fine, we only have 6, 10 to 14s. But over 40 20s now. Didn't spend a lot of time in that range. People listing keys asking you to have 4 set for a 22 key. What is that? I don't get that. Don't think you need to put that in the title. I think at this point, if you don't have 4 set, you're really not. I mean, you're just not even trying, right? If you haven't gotten a single item on a character that's doing 22s. Because that's all you would need, right? The other 3 you can get from the creation catalyst. Okay. That's not great, but we at least have a DPS now. So now we need mage. Monk would be really nice too, to be honest, but Demon Hunter tier 1 number 1 for this comp, for this dungeon. That's the guy we just played with. He's actually really good. So we'll take them. That's both what we need anyway. They accept the invite. Cancel the invite. Okay. Shadow Priest. Interesting. Wealth of Loss. Brings a lot of stuff. Oh, okay, another guy canceled the invite. Dr. Troll. Not even 3k. I don't know, these people who aren't even 3k scare me a little bit. This guy's only done 520s, so I don't think we can take him. Do some 20s before you worry about 21s, I feel like. That's the way I look at it. Feels like a big jump. 20, 21, 22, they're all big jumps. Death Switch. Okay, definitely not inviting that guy. Should probably just put like a thing on it. 3,000. Hey, Sorgen, long time no see, man. How you been? How the hell you been? Oh, it's that same guy from before. Won't be taking him. Although nothing too wrong with Double Demon Hunter. Just kind of overlap stuff that we can get elsewhere. Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to take our ideal comp though, so have to choose between time investment and success. This is why I hate doing my own key, because it's just, I spend so much time thinking on stuff like this. So with somebody else's key, we sign up and go, that's it. Let them make the choices. This is such a great zone design-wise. Like, there's just so many levels to navigate. Although I don't know why you would even come down here. There's like nothing even down here. After next reset, it will be almost impossible not to have 4-piece. Tell my paladin that. We'll hopefully get some gear this week. I haven't opened the vault yet on him either, but obviously it's not going to have 4 set next week. If your main doesn't have it, then yeah, you don't really have any excuse, but alts, you still have to have pieces that you can turn into the gear, so it'll take a few weeks probably for a lot of characters. For creation catalyst charges, do some LFR or low keys to get the plate pieces. Yeah, I don't really have time for that on my ults. And even if I did, I wouldn't want to waste it on an LFR piece on ults. I'm really curious to see which Covenant abilities other classes are going to have in their talent trees after seeing Convoke in the Druid tree. Yeah, that's... could be like a massive outlier though, and there just won't actually be any. Like, to be honest, I feel like Convoke and Divine Toll are ones that absolutely should go forward, and the rest, I mean, I could make a case for a lot of different spells, but none really stand out, to be honest. I can't really think of any that super stand out. I'm just doing a 1 key a week on alts, and 4 set will come eventually at this point. Yeah, that's basically the way I look at it. Divine Toll, yep, Divine Toll and Convoke. Those are like the 2 most interesting spells in the whole slew of Covenant spells, if you ask me. I'm sure there's some that I've never even experienced. Yeah, I don't know what they would be. The serrated bone spike seems like a really good addition to a rogue kit. That could be another one, to be honest. Will we be doing a paladin stream? Yeah, we should do that Friday. Can't see why that won't happen. I have 4 characters with 4 set. Nice. I don't even have 4 level 60s on this realm. Then again, I have 4 level 60s on another realm. Okay, Hunter. Well, we go with that for sure. Now we probably just need a battle res, maybe Warlock, I guess. If we can get a Demo Warlock, that'd be super good. Pretty skeptical about people joining together, but in this case, it's exactly what I want, so. I hope that they're not going to be a bad pick, but seems fine. We'll gamble. They're both from appropriate realms as well, unlike the previous duo. I did the weekly quest, got legs from it, but I guess what I got tier set legs already. What is this game, honestly? Gotcha. Okay, let's go to the dungeon now, doing Sanguine. Diasis Azevedo, thanks for sub. Did you cover season 1 info in your recent 10.0 video? Curious what your thoughts are, but haven't watched yet. You're talking about the fact that how they're handling dungeons. Yeah, I made a whole video on that. That should have been published on Sunday, I think it was. Yeah, Sunday. So you can check it out. Looks like there's more. Let's actually, I forgot to refresh this. Let's see what new info is on this article. That's pretty much it. Oh, that's interesting. Alex Straza might have some cold words for your player if you are a Death Knight that participated in the Legion quest to kill red dragons in Ruby Sanctum, which my original Death Knight would have done, but this one did not do, obviously.
Yourself as a dredger and see to it that our enemies are distracted.
Crossroam Guilds, it's something that could happen, but there's a lot of technical issues. It's currently a step down this path and will be guided by the community. Yeah, that it pretty much needs to happen. So if it doesn't happen, then the system is incomplete. Eternity's End and Zereth Morris are a pretty good example of day-to-day in Dragonflight. There's gear, there's outdoor progression, and universal currencies, and that's felt pretty good. That's the foundation, and there's just a lot more variety in Dragonflight. It's not like the Cypher system in 9.2. Great Vault will be carried forward with some tweaks. It felt like a clear improvement, definitely. Oh, wow. This expansion is pretty far along. Alpha is coming soon. Signups are posted. Wow. That's a weird thing to say. I mean, I'm sure it's not actually soon, but... Who needs summons? Hopefully it's not before 925. That would be weird.
The menagerie in unprecedented numbers. We cannot afford to let their anima go to waste. You must act quickly before they get drawn into the maw.
There's so many things I want to do in WoW, man. Just the expansion just goes so fast. It's crazy. Even though it really hasn't gone fast, it still feels that way. I need some help, like psychologically or something. I feel like every day just kind of blurs together. I don't know why that is. Just like day after day, and it's just one long stretch, like a combo of days, and then a year later you're like, wow, I missed a whole year. What happened? How much FPS you have on this game? Mostly in dungeons. Not sure. Don't really pay attention to that, unfortunately. I have the game capped at 60 FPS just so it doesn't use more resources than it needs to. Okay, anyway, so we have a good opportunity here. This should be a pretty straightforward key, at least from my perspective. We do the boss as well, then we get the upgrade. Very easy. Hopefully we can get a good 22. Oh, I did get that on that trinket on Heroic last night too, so a lot of people putting that on, it seems. Holy fuck, alright, maybe not everybody puts it on, I don't know. Hey Metro, finally caught you live. Grixon, what do you mean? Welcome either way. It's a lot of crying.
5, 4.
It's like when I take a nap and wake up around 7 p.m. and I'm not sure if it's AM or PM. Not quite like that. It's just like, I don't know, it just feels like I have all these ideas and things and I just kind of wake up and do the exact same thing every day. That trinket is bugged and gave 3% to all stats at the moment. Oh, really? That's strange. Strange little bug there. I like when you take a nap and wake up thinking you missed the school bus, but it's Sunday and I'm 44. Yeah. Yeah, I have weird dreams about like stuff from my childhood all the fucking time, dude. I have this really common recurring dream where I feel like I never completed enough credits in college to graduate. Like I was supposed to take a class and I never took or something. I don't know where or why that keeps coming back to my subconscious, but it's pretty frequent. Oh, this guy's Marks too, that's perfect. Marks is the better single target, right? Those general anxiety dreams. Yeah, I guess that's it, yeah. I always dream that I'm about to play in the state basketball tournament in high school and I forgot my shoes at home. Oh, wow. Did that actually happen, or that didn't actually happen? You didn't forget your shoes, right? If he's Necro, yes. If not, no. He is Chiron, yeah.
The large one must be the Alpha. Slay it, and the others will scatter.
It didn't happen. Yeah, I feel like that about golf all the time. I get like halfway driving up to the golf course, I'm like, fuck, did I bring my shoes? It's funny. I believe BM does better single target. Really? They did get a buff a while ago, I guess. Let's calm down with that. Alright, here we go. This is kind of the make or break moment usually. Sure we get the interrupts. 30k though, that's fine. Sounds good to me. 100 turtles, that one, very good. Fight's going pretty long, but it's not going very dangerously. Having rune weapon up for pretty much every single one of these knockbacks is so good now, though, I'll tell you. This fight has become so much easier to survive. You can just parry all of these.
Our target lies deep within the prison. Let's not stand in your way.
Feels pretty easy now, yep, no doubt. One of the more dangerous bosses prior to this season. It used to be a pug decider. Oh, well, yeah, for the whole group it's become easier too, I suppose. That can be a really big swing moment in that first, portion of the fight. Obviously, it helps the healer not need any healing there. You only had one lieutenant at that point anyway, so it was never going to be... That fight has definitely gotten easier this season compared to last season just because of that.
Run away, little girl.
I don't know when the last time I did this key either was. I was talking about that with Spires last week, and now we did a ton of Spires. And now this is Sanguine. Well, you can't be sure about anything about Pugs. Not score, no nothing. Gotcha. You are very new here, I guess. Welcome. You might be surprised at how successful you can be pugging. If you're not aware that I'm 3164 pugging exclusively. Only ever done keys pugging. All season and pretty much all last 2 expansions. Really all last 3 expansions. So you didn't pug Mythic Plus and WAD. Well, I did actually, yeah. Just not Mythic Plus. You don't get that jar. I do, but I don't have. I'm not event here, so I can't control if we get it or not. It's not up to me. Couple really bad deaths there. Know how you die after the pack's over. The shaman, I don't think I've seen him use spirit. He used it on the boss, I remember, but that's about it.
The prisoner is down below. Zerari, one of the Naru who invaded the Underworld. The others presumed slain. Denathrius has been draining its light to wield it against his foes. We will wield it against him instead.
These two fellas dying a lot here. With Riptide and Meat Shield, you have 210k HP. Well, I mean, it's mostly Vamp Blood, I'd imagine, but yeah. Let me get this here.
Your kind.
Alright, whatever, it's fine.
With so many secrets to uncover. Light.
Yeah, we keep getting the wrong relics too. This is really killing us. Oh right, Vamp Blood definitely was a big part of that, yeah. Not gonna have that much health without Vamp Blood, that's for sure. Right now I have 182k. And that's without the talent that would give me, like, the reason I had so much health last season was because of a foul bulwark, right? So without foul bulwark, I have way less health. At least we run nice and fast. Hopefully that doesn't get skipped. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna say, like, what actually happens there? I'm not even sure. Yeah. Okay, we are gonna extend to 10 stacks for the first time all season, I think. We got lucky with the placement of the mobs on both sides, and that's what ultimately gets us back there. Just gotta kill this pack, and then boss will have a good chunk of time on the boss with that, I think.
Really enough. Thank you, Zora. You make for an excellent specimen.
If the mage wasn't AFK, we definitely would.
What you do?
Yeah, we have a long time. Still 20 seconds of that. That's awesome. No reason to not, like, yeah, he did the right thing, not shadow melding there, I think. That one was zero danger. This one I definitely would want to see shadow melded, but okay. Hunter feigns, very good. Okay, well that went very well. Damn boss here, and that's that. This boss has been causing problems for groups, but seems like we do have a pretty decent single target. Give it a second to stabilize here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How dare you interrupt my research?
Greetings from Germany. What's up, Frank Drebin? Welcome back. Glad to see ya.
My patience is wearing thin.
Even here.
Beware.
My patience is wearing thin.
That's lame. Only 3 stacks of bone shield there. Even though rune weapon was up.
Beware.
My patience is wearing thin.
Guy had turtle too, but he just got hit by a thing, I think.
Here.
Okay. This fight's really not that hard, to be honest. Those fucking runic power resin, these idiots.
My patience is wearing thin.
Light shines. Even here.
Beware.
There is nothing I can learn from you.
These guys are tilting.
Finally. Now, Zerali, where were we?
Anyway, Will the Necropolis doing work right there. Huh. You don't get any orbs as tank. Correct, yeah. Well, I don't know about other tanks, but don't need it. Let the DPS get him.
dare you interrupt my research? My patience is wearing thin.
The light shines. Even here.
I grabbed 1 plus Ardent for prop pally. Gotcha. As all tank, you can get maybe 1 and leave the rest. Nice.
There is nothing I can learn from you. My patience is wearing thin.
The light shines. Even here.
My patience is wearing thin.
The light shines. Even here.
This is why I think Tyrannical's harder, because people like genuinely just can't do bosses.
My patience is wearing thin.
You can't just AoE everything down, people are clueless.
Even here.
Like, look at how many orbs there's left. There's only fucking 3 people.
My patience is wearing thin.
The light shines. Even here.
My patience is wearing thin.
The light shines. Even here.
It always shoots one at you, I guess, if you're alone. Time for another Metro boss solo. Yeah, this one's pretty easy.
My patience is wearing thin.
This won't be very challenging to finish, I don't think.
Even here.
So I get hit by one of those. That's still on the table.
My patience is wearing thin.
The light shines. Even here.
patience is
Takes too
wearing
long now.
The light shines. Even here.
Beware.
Oh boy. Yeah, I got hit by that.
Now, Zeral, where will
Alright, guess that's it for this one. Waste of time. Random keys suck, man, I really tell you. It's really frustrating. Basic boss shit, one mechanic at a time, can't do it. What is cosmic healing anyway? That's actually much harder to avoid when you're, oh, there we go. That's actually much harder to avoid when you're alone, because it's every single one's on top of you. Oh, they filled up. A third sanguine depths. That's the last one that I don't have on 21. Major's asking the hunter about health pots. Oh, gotcha. Cosmic healing, yeah, that's the name of the pot, right? Cosmic healing is the bonus healing Vi gives. No. Incorrect. Oh, this guy. Okay, this guy was really good. Whoa, wow, it's actually crazy that there is barely keys. That's very common. Welcome to the stream.
Speak plainly.
Alright, back to sanguine now. Can't really go any worse than the last group. Sorry if dumb question, but what's the point of doing anything above 10? I get paid to do it. I do watch the streams, but never watch you looking for keys. Yeah, it's really common. It's getting less common, actually, which is a good thing, because people are catching up to where I am at, I think. For a while there, I was like fucking top 0.5% of all Alliance players. And so it would literally be like, you'd be waiting like 15 minutes for some. Like there'd be 15 minutes in between even finding a key. Let alone like being accepted to one. Then there was a lot of times where we wouldn't actually get accepted. That is quite nice that you have seen that guy before. At Horde, people never play together unless it's 24s. Yeah, it's like pretty good. The Alliance community, you get to recognize a lot of faces, to be honest. So it's pretty cool. Interesting statement. In Dragonflight, nearly everything will be account-wide, besides gear. Linear narrative will be optional on a second character. That's already in Shadowlands. Dragon riding will be account-wide as well, already in Shadowlands. While things aren't fully fleshed out, if your dragon has learned extra talents or traits, we don't want to force you to re-earn those on alts. So that's kind of like Maybe like Renown? I don't really know what that would be considered. Maybe more like Ciphers. Probably more like Ciphers. We know that many people are going to have 70 alts the first week of the expansion. That's a lot of fucking alts, dude. Are you joking? You really think people are going to have that many? And the system should be the alt-friendly one right from the beginning. Yeah, the problem is... I don't know why they even keep... They just keep throwing out these fucking words that mean nothing. What people want is something that's not realistic. Like, the things people want to be alt-friendly, quote-unquote, are not possible to be alt-friendly. They basically want like all their player power to just transfer from their main to their alt, and that's not possible.
Souls are swarming the menagerie in unprecedented numbers.
Don't even bother with comments like that, dude.
Waste
your time.
You must act quickly before they get drawn into the maw.
Alright, well, hopefully this was better. Pretty upset about that last one, but that's why I don't do my own key, because I get really attached. It's frustrating. I don't want to do a mundane story that takes hours when I've already done it. Yeah, you don't have to. That's the good thing about alts, like you don't have to do content like that on them. Oh, that looks excellent. Holy shit. What's the name of that enchant? Cosmic Flow? What even is that? What even is that? It must be new. That must be a new something new. I don't have that one for some reason. I don't even see it. Unless it's not a new one, it's like a super old one or something. It's not even in the list for some reason. You can't search. Metro can't love them and leave them. I love cooking, fishing, archaeology to be account wide, just for ease sake. Gotcha. I don't think professions will ever be account wide either. See, the thing that people don't seem to think about with account wide things that require progress is that if they work the way that you want them to, then you would just, the best way to progress in them would have 50 characters. You have all your characters make 1 point of progression, and then the progression would be over on every single character. That can't happen. That would completely break the way the systems work. So it's cosmic energy flowing through the weapon. I've just never seen the enchant before. Cosmic Flow might be 2.1k on PvP. Check his rating. How do you do that? It's fucking awesome looking, whatever it is. It's season 3, 2.1 rating. Damn, there you go. That looks great. No wonder why it's not on the list. Alright, we're good. We get some of those.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Inspect and click PvP. I see. I didn't even know that was a thing. The way people want it to work is you unlock it fully and then you don't have to do it again. Yep, that's how pretty much the game works now. So you don't ever have to do those things again, though. That's like, it's very important that you admit that. There's no reason to be replaying storylines on characters that you don't play seriously, right? Like, why would you ever do that? There's no reason for it to be unlocked in the first place. Like, if the storyline doesn't actually offer you, I mean, I don't even know what you would want from it a second time. As long as the rewards from it are account-wide, which almost everything in Shadowlands is, I don't know of anything that's not, to be honest, then the storyline's been optional the whole time. There's like a lot of people confuse the word optional and I'm not even really sure what word they were confusing it for, but the way I played alts for pretty much since the beginning of the game was I only do stuff I want to do on them, and that's why they're alts. So I would never do things that were not fun on them a second time, and there was never anything stopping me from enjoying the character. What does the Moonkin do before the key starts? Uses like celestial alignment or whatever that spell's called. Man, it's such a fucking lame shit that happens, dude. I commit a whole global to using a spell because I'm thinking, okay, I can get 9 bone shields, so that'll be better than getting a couple extra seconds on the strength buff, and then I don't get the 9 bone shields. Wow. That's pretty lame, to be honest. Good thing the Ur's here to heal everybody. Healer's not here. Maybe another quick one.
The large one must be the Alpha. Slay it, and the others will scatter.
What server is Xiaomi from? Goldrin. Even though the guy was really good in the halls we played, it's always a super big risk taking people from those realms. I feel like we never see rogues and keys anymore. Yeah, it's rare. I mean, they're really good right now. Don't know why we don't see them, but other than Fergus, I haven't seen a rogue in a long time, I think. Oh, we missed a tick. That's probably a good thing. He's back, is he? Rogues are a dead class confirmed. No. On Alliance, it's extremely unpopular for some reason, though. Not really sure why. I used to, there used to be a guy that I used to play with that was like, he fucking like actually hated rogues. Like I can't use that word light enough. Like he fucking hated rogues. Anybody who played a rogue, he hated them. And it was because he used to get like camped by this dude on the Timeless Isle, basically. I think is where it started. I mean, it was probably more to it than just that, but he had a lot of bad interactions with PvP, world PvP, and rogues. And he used to say some like absurdly aggressive things about people who had rogues, like just as a mentality. And I bet like that's not that dissimilar to why there's so few Alliance rogues, to be honest. I bet it's a big part of it. Like people like actually, they've like achieved like a level of hatred towards a class that they refuse to play now because of it. I was joking. I play rogue. I think most people play rogues and keys don't pug keys. They have a regular group. Yeah. I think there's just way less rogues on Alliance in general. But I mean, obviously, I don't know the player pool of people who play them. But anyway, the even the guild, like they've said they've like never had a rogue. Like I'm like, yeah, it's very interesting. I have a sentiment towards demon hunters. I think they are stupid and try to avoid inviting them to keys. Yeah. That one's probably a little different. This guy's arcane, I just noticed. Rogues aren't a flashy, big overall damage class. Could be part of it. Are they not? I mean, they have been in very recent years, to be honest. They've been really good for a lot of the last few expansions. I think like the last time they were actually bad in 5-bans was like WoD. Actually, I don't remember Legion Rogue very well. Maybe they were also bad, but I remember in the beginning of Legion, Outlaw was just like this ridiculous RNG fest. Like, if you got good RNG, you would be top damage by like double. I even installed screen cap software to release a supercut of incredibly stupid demon hunter deaths, like face planting face first in a frontal using their rush or falling off cliffs. Well, we know Cobb's got at least one of those. Cobb literally fucking backflipped off the universe. He was like leveling in Netherstorm, and you know how like the end of the world, like it's literally there, like you can fall off the entire fucking game. He tried to dodge an ability, and instead of just moving out of it, he backflipped, just like he does with roll all the time. And he fucking backflipped off the playable game, basically. Gotta roll them 6s. Yeah, you remember the... I remember looking at The Sims, and like the fucking variance bar, or whatever you call that, was like twice the size of the actual DPS bar. That's probably not going to be skippable, huh? Yeah, Just get it.
Beware. Beware.
The amount of times our D-Hunter full rush into balls on Paintsmith last year or off the edge was crazy. Yeah, it's a class that gives you a huge movement, and a lot of people are very reckless with it. Seems Ian is doing an interview with Asmund tomorrow. What the fuck? Literally like every person on the planet. I should contact him and be like, yo man, let's go. Got some questions about, I don't even know what I would ask him, to be honest. Nothing, I don't think I'd be able to ask anything that hasn't already been answered. It's sad Asmund gets any attention from devs at all. He doesn't, typically. This would be like the first time he ever did. When I went to BlizzCon, I heard a story about how they were basically giving him an ultimatum, like if they wanted to continue being even remotely supported, then he would have to change his persona, and I don't think that happened. It's probably going to be confrontational, you think? I think you're wrong about that.
Your kind are so fascinating, with so many secrets to uncover.
Okay, this is like the perfect amount of mobs here, I feel like. Ask him why his head looks like a giant penis. Dude, I'll never forget the first... I don't know if you even remember this, but I'll never forget it. The first time I ever saw him was when they announced WAD. And he came out on stage, and your reaction will never... I'll never forget it as long as I live. He goes, "Is that guy dead?" Because he was like so fucking pale. I'll never forget it. No, I'm not sure he isn't dead, to be honest. Seems to have gained like a massive amount of weight in just like a year, and he's like dyed his hair. I don't know, it looks a lot different. Pretty unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Pat's nowhere near us.
So you do feel pain. How intriguing.
I don't think it can get back in time, to be honest. That is really unfortunate. We got the perfect on the other side, and then this side we get fucked. Maybe that's just how it works. Like, not random, I guess, right? Yeah. Probably just how it works. Please kill the orange one. Okay, we got it. Thank God. At least we extended what we had. Actually got to 10 though. Yeah. That jar opens longer than I thought it does. It's like out there attacking that thing alone. What? I recently came back and just got 4-piece on Blood DK. I love how it plays. I also changed over to Night Phase. Sweet. Yeah, the set bonus is incredibly powerful. I don't necessarily like how it plays, but it's incredibly powerful. That much is certain. Do we hero? Got the boss to 60% without using heroism. It's saying how much damage you do on DK? I could do a lot more, let's put it that way. You have to sell out to do it though, and I don't really want to do that. Rune weapon with haste though is basically the same thing, especially on bosses. The set bonus in Dancing Rune Weapon Legendary is forcing me to not overuse Marrow-Rend, which I used to a lot. Well, that's true. I guess by default it's doing that, because there's no way you can use Marrow-Rend a lot with this set bonus. You would basically be not using the set bonus. By sell out, you mean go Chiron? Yep, whole playstyle change. Different talents, different covenant, different trinkets. Not for me. My damage is fine. Honestly. Oh, I didn't see. This is why last time I aggroed all three of them individually. So fucking dumb. I'm standing right next to the mobs I aggro and it doesn't aggro. Can you explain the Chiron build you were talking about? Nah, I don't really. Nah, not really, sorry. All that info's out there, I'm sure, but I don't really have any experience with it. I think DK can pretty much play whatever covenant they want. Yeah, that used to be true, but I don't know if that's really true anymore. Well, certainly it's less true regardless of the state of Chiron, just because Venthyr has gotten a lot worse this season. Every covenant basically got like twice as good at least, if not triple as good, and Venthyr got worse. Metro loves Braun and doesn't despite the knockback. Doesn't despise the knockback. Yeah. Yeah, that debuff plus the here we go again. Anyway, that debuff plus the magic damage there is very deadly. Necro Blood would severely overcap on bone shields. That wouldn't be a problem at all, though.
My patience is wearing thin.
That is actually a good thing in this case because of how high priority using Heart Strike is now.
Beware.
We actually have way better single target in this group. I think Woe is really good on this fight. Yeah, I guess people are also thinking that way, but I don't necessarily agree. It doesn't last very long. It only will last like what, like 2 of the, maybe 3 of the things.
My patience is wearing thin.
It doesn't help you kill the boss faster at all. 15% DR for the party and speedy pickup orbs. Do you need the speed though? I don't. I play Kyron and Necro Blood DK, but most of the time Kyron. Gotcha. One minute is usually a little under half of a tyrannical boss. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I swear this fight has gotten fucking harder to dodge these. I don't understand why I'm having such hard trouble with this. Depends on your comp and how much the CDR will help your damage. Helps mine a lot. So I'm gonna vote for on every boss that we fight. See how long this fight was. Looks like well over 3 minutes, so 3 minutes 20 seconds. But yeah, definitely is definitely gonna do more there.
Escape with Sorali.
None have ever escaped. The sanguine death is the prize.
Like if it was permanent, if the 15% damage reduction was like for the whole fight, then totally I would agree, but it's only gonna help with like 2 or 3 max of those abilities. And then you're going to be on your own for the rest of them anyway, and it's really not that much damage reduction. 15% is not going to keep anybody alive. They still need to do the fight right. I pressed the fucking wrong button. Wow, that's brutal. That's we're fucked now, yeah. I pressed the V button instead of the B button. Doesn't matter though, 15 minutes, plenty of time. I think the speed can increase melee uptime in the boss as well. Yeah, sure. Well, you do what you gotta do. Feel like it's a good idea, then feel free. I've had this situation happen a lot recently. Not that specific situation. But if we could actually skip the last pack with the woe, then we can basically be back to a net gain. That was a really fucking dumb mistake, though. I don't know why I even try to close my bags like that, but I do it all the time. Lots of saying, or lots of busting there, yeah. I wonder if there's any way you could survive this knockback like reliably without perilous danger. Like maybe you could line of sight the spell or something. Because it'd be really good to be able to use the shield for other things on some weeks. And because that mechanic is like super predictable, right? It's like it would be really easy to just straight up survive if that was possible. But it's a massive knockback as well, so it's really bad. Okay, we actually have to kill her. Yeah, let's just stay here and kill her. I just don't know if that lasts long enough. I think so.
Stubborn rebels! You will meet your end!
These fucking dogs still too. Yeah, plenty of time. Not exactly what I would want to do, but it works very well.
Surrender the prisoner! Bleed for your crimes!
That was scary. I thought it was a different angle, like a different place, so I almost ran to the wrong spot. Took me a second to recover there. I think that Demon Hunter is the #1 Demon Hunter on Alliance right now. Oh, this is... Wait, is this the fucking guy from yesterday? I don't know. Pretty sure that guy was 3600, so I don't think so. There was a guy in the key yesterday who wouldn't have I don't know. Just had some dumb ideas, I remember. Oh, it was... Yeah, you wouldn't invite a fucking rep paladin over a bloodlust character. Doing it fucking 22. I'm like, okay, thanks anyway. Not really sure why people like that sign up to keys, but whatever. That guy not get in the shield or what? I don't even know how I died. Alright, easy upgrade. 3 points only, but we got it done.
Not today, Carl.
I live to serve.
I will hold her off.
Theater 20. She can change it more than once.
You deserve only the best.
Sub Rogue is rep pally but better. More damage and more utility. Same burst CD playstyle. Gotcha. This guy's actually like really committed to doing good damage, so happy to stick around. Do another one with these fellas. Damn, your tyrannical record is looking good. Yeah, it's fortified's been pretty shit for me. But I have better keys on fortified, just not a lot of them. Need to get more 22s done on tyrannical. Peter is my worst key right now, though, it looks like, so if we get this, this should be great. One of my favorite RPG series are the Anno games. Absolutely love them, I see. Never played those ones, to be honest. How much verse do you actually get from the banners? I don't even know how much you get.
The Arbiter sees all truths.
10% or something? The Warlock looks nice. So yeah. Not to me, but to be honest, this could actually give him score. That's weird. His highest key is a 25, but he only has a 22 theater. That's strange. 10%, yeah, okay. 10% verse, 5% speed. Oh, speed too, cool. Well, that's just swell. Oh, man. Warrior. Yeah, that's right. Looks that way. The speed bonus for that fight? Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, I guess that is useful, right? Can you actually get that, though? How long does it last? Suppose they're not inviting that Warlock, though. That's the guy. He's Necro. You didn't get accepted. That's unfortunate. Alright, we got a Death Knight. The whole Diablo Immortal thing is suddenly like really interesting to me. I always fall into this trap thinking I'll enjoy the game, and I doubt I ever will. But it seems like I could enjoy that version of it. I mean, maybe Diablo 4 will be even better. But I've been like watching all these announcements about the game over the last few years, and it's like, huh, that looks like a pretty good version of Diablo. And the whole time I was like, yeah, but I'll never play it because it's on a phone. But now, all of a sudden, it's like, oh, interesting. But again, I'll probably never actually play it, but there's no time. It's just not. It's just, wow, there's just way too many things I wanted to do in WoW, and my whole aspirations are set too high anyway for just one game. Diabolical Sam excited about Immortal, you mean? Yeah, it's like, huh, looks like a pretty good Diablo game, honestly. Had no interest until they announced it on PC. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. It's like now all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's okay, hold on a second. Now I have to go back and look at all the stuff. Alright, anyway, we're back, ready to go. That's Invis Pop. Don't have any easier way. I have the largest phone made, and it's still too small for my hands. Yeah, I mean, I have a pretty damn small phone. My hands aren't that big, but I just couldn't hold it. Like, I mean, it's just not comfortable to hold. Like, it's too small. You know what I mean? Like, look. It's not, I couldn't hold this. Like, I don't know how you even would. It just doesn't, even holding it for a few seconds feels uncomfortable. I know I am late, but then did you get Hakari Trinket? Yeah, so when did I get it? Like, you're super late, like fucking months ago? I don't even remember. I got it pretty quickly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, one and all, to the fight of pain! It seems these upstarts think they can compete with the best combatants in all of Maldraxxus! I'll believe it when I see it! Either way, this should prove entertaining! Bring in the challengers!
That's a lot of damage from those fellas. That's why it's another one that's just probably not really going to see much difficulty. It used to be really tough, but now having parry up for so much of it is just so much easier. You can blink out of that. That makes sense. I was going to grip it. Boss is just out permanently attacking that crocodile this motherfucker's got. Got a little crocodile. I swear I've seen a couple crocodiles. Is there a reason?
Unexpected! It seems our little pups had some fight after all. Now that the preliminaries are over, the real trials can begin! Look what we have here! Fresh meat!
Holy fuck. My god. 6 stacks this disease as well. That's not helping.
Beware.
And a holy DK, a rare sight. How's he doing so far? I don't really, not sure. Haven't been paying attention, but we've seen a fair amount of unholy DKs. Doesn't seem like worse than Frost, to be honest.
Catch something good. Open the heart. Pieces.
I plan to stay Night Fae for a while. I don't plan to switch ever again. I'll be Night Fae for the rest of the expansion. Something ridiculous changes in Season 4. How would you rate Night Fae versus Necro? I've never played Necro before ever, so I think I have some remote experience with his Kyrian, but that's about it. Isn't Kyrian broken for blood right now? I'm not sure. I've only really played Night Fae.
Something good. Pieces. Gonna chop you up. Gonna chop you up. Pieces. chop you up. I'll catch something good. Pieces.
And that's that. 25 out of that split's really good.
But there's still a long way from the title.
Although I suppose we're gonna have some issues with the busting over here, huh? See what occurs.
Mortal lives are so fleeting, so fragile.
Hopefully we can just time it right. That would be huge. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen though. Or would make that completely zero danger. But it wasn't really that dangerous in the first place. Hey Metro, hey Ahmed, welcome back. How am I doing? I'm doing great. How about you? That was a bad rune weapon, I should have saved that. I was thinking, yeah, it'll be back up in the middle of the next pack, but I honestly don't even think it will be. Pack's dying so, yeah, pack died so fast that it's not even going to be expired by the time I land, pretty much. Two AMZs, that's good. Doing well. Was able to time some 22s. Sweet. Yeah, this week's pretty good, huh? So far, so good. This week is a non-affix week. Yep, I agree. Definitely the easiest to set. Stand in melee, bring priest. Yeah, you're right. That's how you handle it. happened to that guy? Me spear can't. It TP me again. What? He clicked the portal again. Did he? I mean, where is he right now? Fucking AIDS? I hope he recovers. I don't think he will, though. It's pretty permanent, isn't it? Or did they finally figure that out? Alright, well, this is a big moment in the key right here. It's going to depend a lot on how this goes. He can always jump off. Oh, yeah.
Your souls are mine to claim. Let your fears consume you.
I think it's to the point now where if they catch it early enough, it can't be cured. Oh, that's good. He clicked the portal again, so he went back and can't use the portal while in combat. Oh, while in combat. That makes sense. I was wondering why he was just standing there. I didn't understand that part. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Beware. Let your fears consume you. Relinquish your soul.
There was a link. This boss is really just a numbers check. If the group can't one-shot this boss, I know they're doomed. Oh, well, yeah. If you don't one-shot this boss, you're pretty much doomed anyway, I think so. A lot of times you can scrape by and then you have some deaths, but we're pretty deep into this fight now, so I'm satisfied. And MZ did nothing. This is a really good fight to be a prop pally, though, because this fight does nothing to me as a tank. Not a goddamn thing. It's like watching 4 people struggle and just me sitting here AFK, which is usually the other way around, I guess, so I'll take my respite. Respite. I was in a key, but I heard you say splits. There's a weak order that tracks your splits and keys at boss kill times compared to the other runs. Oh, really? What is that called? I want that add-on immediately. That would be... And it just keeps a log of all your other runs? Is that how it works? Because that would be awesome. How do you find groups on Alliance, man? Even as Horde, only keys I play are either 23 or 15. I can't find people for 20 on my alts. I don't know. Nothing special. Hey, what's good, Metro? How are keys so far? We had some good and some bad today for sure. A little bit more mixed than yesterday, but it's still been mostly success.
We'll see how weak and pitiful.
What's going on? Why am I alone here? Arcane Mage, someone is still playing that meme spec. Yeah, this guy's doing good with it. Group Finder is completely dead. Maybe it's an EU thing, gotcha. Yeah, no idea, sorry man. Not a lot of keys on Alliance, but there's still plenty to get by. Just have to wait a little bit. Yeah, I was getting that error last night in Raid. What?
Glory will be mine.
Weak or error? What error was I getting? I don't know. Mythic Plus Speedrun Splits is the name of the week horror. I think there's another more popular one, but I can't find the name of it. This one is the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. Hopefully I'll remember. Mythic Plus Speedrun Splits. That sounds great. Blood DK in this dungeon is a cheat code? Yeah, I guess so. Seems pretty good. Now we need to break that fucking CC before we can mind control it. Really annoying. Actually, 13 seconds. I think we still have to, yeah. What was he actually trying to keep that thing CC'd? Like, can you even pull those back? You get a line of sight them maybe somewhere?
I will wear your skull as a trophy!
If you line of sight them, they'll run to you. Interesting. Top damage healer, okay, sounds good. I thought it's kind of finicky as they sometimes run back. Oh yeah, that is weird. Until survival gets a proc, lol. What is that? Oh, you mean the shaman was the top damage? It's just noticing something that was weird, I thought. Okay, let's see what this fight's like, because honestly, I think this is a pretty hard fight. Timer's looking good. John Eatman, thanks for the sub. Yeah, I do agree. Timer's probably good as long as we don't continue to have more deaths on this fight, which I think we are in trouble now. That leap's gonna kill people. It doesn't, so. It's what comes next that seems to kill people. More groups have been killing Vi this boss because heals people during first duel. Oh, that's interesting. No, I've never seen anybody do that, but that sounds like a good idea. This is very difficult without the third DPS, honestly. I was watching Nerf's group. They're spending millions of gold for raid BOEs with avoidance. Oh, really? Raid BOEs? Kind of miraculous they were actually able to kill that even with only 4 players. Maybe the health pool doesn't change with Tyrannical or something. It's not the date today, but maybe that'll be tomorrow. That's mostly because if your catalyst's a tier and it had avoidance beforehand, it keeps it on tier. Oh yeah. Have you tried the Anduin ring? No, I haven't gotten it yet. Why would it not be worth to use? Does it have less secondaries or something? I don't even know. Well, this is a long fight. Yeah, it's boss here.
That was a good.
Our challengers have conquered the trials and advanced to the final round! Return to the central chamber. It's time to begin the main event!
This guy's pet has no problem getting to him.
Soldiers of Maldraxxus! Are you ready for some carnage?
I don't even know where mine is right now.
Our rising stars now face the longest reigning champion of the Internet.
There he is. Okay, that's good.
Ordretha, the Endless Empress!
At long last, a worthy contender.
Behold my power and despair! Beware shall be swept into oblivion! Death itself demands your songs!
That is a lot of damage, though.
My magic reaches beyond your mortal ken. Death itself demands your songs. My magic reaches beyond your mortal ken. Death itself demands your songs.
Holy fuck. It's lame as shit. What the fuck? Literally directly on top of the boss.
My magic reaches beyond your mortal ken. Your wanton slaughter will be returned tenfold.
Alright, just the phase damage alone was really high. That's crazy.
My magic reaches beyond your mortal ken.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Death itself demands your songs.
We got moved around a lot, huh?
Beware shall be swept into oblivion. Death itself demands your songs. Beware shall be swept into oblivion. Death itself demands your songs. Beware shall be sworn. Things must
Alright. Minute left, even with that fourth boss being like that. Not too bad. 6 points.
victory and glory are yours.
Another ring we don't want.
Fight forever. More waters.
We did get a lot today. Okay, so what's the name of this? Mythic plus speedrun splits. Let's look this up. That's awesome. Holy shit. I'm gonna get off though. I'm not really feeling great right now, to be honest. How does Mage have higher DPS with less damage than DK? Because he was dead for the entire fight. Right? Like he missed like a third of that fight, maybe more. So let's take a look at this before we go though. When was this posted? Oh, really? Recently? Damn. Oh wait, this week or accesses gotta go fast historic data about your past Mythic Plus runs. Through this data, it provides your breakpoint information about how your current run compares to your best 6. So I need a different add-on. The add-on Gotta Go Fast is required for the weak aura to work. Additionally, you must fix a bug in Gotta Go Fast to restore the history functionality. Alright, well, I'll do that. Let me run to the bathroom. He adds it to damage done while alive, not over the time of the total key. Gotcha. Okay, so, this week core accesses. Okay, so first of all, though, is it only the best? It's like I don't want it to be looking at like some 13, and hopefully it's for the yeah. Oh, okay, key level and a fixed combination. Okay, that's good. We'll see how it works, I guess. Use different affix warning. Okay, it looks like it's set up well. Okay, so first things first, gotta go fast. I don't even know what that is. I see the issue. That's worrying. All right, download. Install. With the Curse app. I actually don't even know how this works. I don't think I've done this. From the website. I assume it works the same way as always. Yeah, I feel like that doesn't actually work. Okay, now it's there. Okay, so we have the add-on. Hopefully this add-on doesn't cause any fucking problems. I really don't like adding weak auras that need add-ons. But this one seems like it could be incredibly useful, especially for the stream. So add-ons. Mythic plus CM's timer. Alright, sounds good. Okay, so now it says we need to do something. Change the file at location. Okay. Haven't done this type of thing in a while. Let's see. World of Warcraft. Retail. Yeah, I could have just copy and pasted that, right? Interface, add-ons. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. History. History.lua. And we're looking for line 27. I always like this little thing because it looks like a face. Doesn't it look like a face? Okay, line 27 is this line. What's wrong with it? Local date info. Oh, it's like syntax error or something. Date and time. What was it before? Calendar.getDate. Well, that's obviously... They're completely different, so I don't know what the problem is. Okay, so we saved that. We probably have to reload now, right? I guess. I don't know what actually happens when you edit an add-on while you're in the game. Reload again. And now it's time for this to work. Currently trying to track down error causing enemy forces completion time to become wrong. The weak order will be updated when I find the cause. So we have to pay attention to that. Large update. Now sorts progress by completion time, meaning that breakpoint times are chronological. Now searches for best key match in the following order. Keys with the same level and affixes. Keys within 6 levels and have the same affixes. When a non-exact match is the best match, this is indicated. Okay. It sounds like somebody's putting a lot of time into this. So, copy import strings. Alright. And where's it going to be? Over there. Yeah, the problem is I don't know where a good place to put it is. Let's see like what my actual like real UI looks like nowadays. I think there might be a good space just under the buffs. Yeah, there's not really any good space. Maybe up here? I'm not sure how big. Actually, maybe like right here. Actually, yeah, I think right here. Just left of the, that would be a good space. I don't know why it's so large, though. I think there's a third column somewhere. Yeah, there's a column that names the bosses. Okay, so we have to use the actual... I mean, it looks good. We'll see if it loads in the raid. Hopefully it won't load in the raid because it's going to be blocking shit. Looks like that's... might be blocked by the camera a bit. Oh, it definitely will be blocked by the camera. Fuck, man. It'll definitely be blocked by the camera when... Maybe over by the chat would be better. There. Does it grow up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like there's going to be one split for each boss and then one for trash, which I'm not really... That one I don't need. Yeah, so it looks like it grows down. So there should be a spot there for Theater, Pain, and Streets. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I think we're good, right? Well, we'll have to test that out again in the future. What was it even called? Hopefully it'll be in a good spot. And then load. Okay, good. It's only in 5 minutes. All right, cool. Well, we'll give that a try. Maybe on Friday we'll learn about it. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. We'll be back on Friday, and we'll see more keys then. If it does open and raid, there's a load setting. Yeah, it's set up perfectly. Thanks, guys. We'll see you. There'll be a video tomorrow, and if not, we'll see you on Friday for some Paladin.